Welcome back, Diecast racing fans. I'm Jay, one of the hosts with Diecast Motorsport, and you are tuning into our modified JDM tournament. We have made it to the quarterfinal stage. We'll start with groups 1 and 2 in this episode. And if you haven't caught the qualifying stage, be sure to pause here and go back and watch it before continuing. Here is our quarterfinals, Group 1. You've got Numbskull on the left, James Ironbeard, Papa 7 Miles, and Lily the Dog on the far right. There's the two groups we're going to run in this episode. There's our reminder on our race format. And, of course, our scoring model here. So, which two from this group will advance to our semifinals? Let's find out. Here's race 1, Numbskull with the pole position. And they take off. Numbskull still leading rounds turn 2 and 3. Little block there on James Ironbeard. James Ironbeard, a nose block there at the end. James Ironbeard was really knocking at the door, trying to get by Numbskull, but could not do it. So Numbskull starts things off with a win. That's 5 points for Numbskull, followed by James Ironbeard, Papa 7 Miles, and Lily the Dog in 4th. Here's another look at the action. Numbskull led this race the entire time. James Ironbeard was kind of loosening up Numbskull there around outside of turn 5 rather. And coming down to the finish line here, got tangled up with Numbskull, but Numbskull is able to defend and win this race. All right, here's race 2. Lily the Dog with the pole position. And the group takes off. James Ironbeard advances forward, is now in 2nd place after starting in 3rd, is knocking at the door on Lily. But just cannot get by Lily the Dog. So it goes Lily the Dog, James Ironbeard, Numbskull, and Papa 7 Miles in 4th place. So Lily the Dog gets 5 points and a really good track time. A low 11-second time. Nicely done. Here's another look at the action. You can see James Ironbeard here. Makes the move on Numbskull. Just sheer speed there. Gets by. Picks up 2nd place. And is trying to catch up to Lily the Dog, who we know is fast. Actually does catch up. Taps Lily. And couldn't get by, though. So a good effort there by James Ironbeard, trying to get by our number 1 seed. So here we go. Race 3, Papa 7 Miles in that red Nissan in the pole position. And there they go. Lily the Dog makes a move, and so does Numbskull. Papa 7 Miles drops back to 3rd. Lily is way ahead. Good track time. And James Ironbeard could not get by Papa 7 Miles. Papa 7 Miles picked up 3rd there. Numbskull in 2nd. So now we've got Lily the Dog and Numbskull at the top with 11 and 10 points respectively. Here's another look at the action here. You can see Lily the Dog gets by Papa 7 Miles there. And Numbskull makes the move as well just outside of turn 2. Just before turn 3, actually. And then look at that there. Defends against Papa 7 Miles from trying to retake Numbskull. Meanwhile, Lily the Dog is left uncontested at the front. Throws down about an 11.4.5 there. James Ironbeard tried to make a move there on that final straight, but couldn't pull it off. All right, final race, race 4. James Ironbeard with the pole. And there they go. They are still in the order they started in. James Ironbeard leading nicely here. Papa 7 Miles catching up. There's a tap. And James Ironbeard wins this race, followed by Papa 7 Miles, Numbskull, and Lily the Dog. We'll have to wait until after this final replay to see what that does to the scoreboard. I know it was pretty close, at least in terms of determining who will advance in that 2nd slot. So in this race, James Ironbeard led nicely. Nice block there. Was able to win this race. Little sloppy at the end, some side to side, but it didn't matter. Was able to win this race. And look at that. It's a 3-way tie. So it comes down to the lap time. James Ironbeard advances by 1/10 of a second over Numbskull. So it's Lily the dog and James Ironbeard advancing to the semifinals. So long to Numbskull and Papa 7 Miles. Thank you both for competing in this event. But wow, a 3-way tie. We don't see that very often on this channel. Well, here's Group 2. You've got Uncle Elvis, Dusty Miles, Papa Pugsley, and Boondocks on the far right. Wow, a 3-way tie. All came down to the lap time. What will we have in store for this group? Let's find out. Uncle Elvis with the pole position in that pink Evo. I see 2 Evos up front. Uncle Elvis followed by Dusty Miles. Uncle Elvis pulling away. And it goes Uncle Elvis, Dusty Miles, Papa Pugsley, and Boondocks in 4th place. So they finished just like they started. Pretty equally matched. A low 12-second lap time for Uncle Elvis. So 5 points awarded to him. Here's another look at the action. You can see Papa Pugsley got loose there out of turn 2, held up Boondocks. Uncle Elvis defends against Dusty Miles, who we know has a fast Evo. That was around turn 4, and really pulled away after that and led this race pretty comfortably. So well done to Uncle Elvis defending against Dusty Miles. Very well done. All right, race 2. Boondocks in that Honda up front in the pole position. There they go. Boondocks still leading. Boondocks holding him off. Oh, Uncle Elvis gets sideways. Holds up everybody else. Boondocks way ahead. Good track time too. And we lost Uncle Elvis. There he is. Just outside of turn 5. DNF for Uncle Elvis. I'm sure it had something to do with that mix-up at turn 4. We'll go to the replay to see if we can capture what happened. Right now, Dusty Miles and Boondocks leading with 6 points. It's a close scoreboard after 2 races. Here's the replay. Boondocks, nice defense there. And there's Uncle Elvis sideways at turn 4. What happened? Got spun around. Okay, Dusty Miles ends up knocking Uncle Elvis off the track at turn 5. I'm not sure who caused that. I think Dusty Miles ended up spinning Uncle Elvis out just before turn 4 and ends up shoving Uncle Elvis off the track, causing the DNF. All right, race 3, Papa Pugsley with the Honda in the pole position. And the group takes off. Pretty tight there. Ooh, Boondocks sideways holds up Uncle Elvis and Dusty Miles. Papa Pugsley ends up finishing in reverse. And we have a triple DNF at turn 7. Wow. We'll need to go to the replay to see what happened. Papa Pugsley, our only finisher that race, is now at the top of the chart with 9 points. Let's take another look at what happened. The group was pretty close together there throughout the majority of the race. Here's where things go south. Boondocks is completely sideways. Uncle Elvis actually got air there. Boondocks, really self-inflicted wound there. Just got sideways out of turn 4. Holds up Uncle Elvis and Dusty Miles from turn 5 all the way down here to turn 7. These Evos could not get by that Honda Civic Type R. And meanwhile, Papa Pugsley, our only finisher. So, final race, Dusty Miles in the pole position. Here we go. There they go. Dusty Miles still leading. Papa Pugsley's in the mix. Dusty Miles now pulling away. Looking good. Oh! New track record. Nearly breaks 11 seconds. Wow. So Dusty Miles beats his own course record, which he set in the qualification stage. So well done, Dusty Miles. I'm not surprised. He had the pole position, so he took off. Nobody even close. Well done, Dusty Miles. That's going to be a tough time to beat, I'm sure of it. So what will that do to the scoreboard? There you have it. Papa Pugsley and Dusty Miles are going to advance. Pretty decent margin there. So congratulations to both of them. We will see them in our semifinals, which means we need to say goodbye to Uncle Elvis and Boondocks. Thank you both for competing in this event. And thank you for tuning in. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And stay tuned for groups 3 and 4.